All right, Unity only lets you put one tag per game object. Once your game starts to get interesting, that becomes a problem. So I have a fix. It's no code, only takes about 2 minutes. So let's go. All right, so I've got a room full of enemies. All of these game objects are enemies, but two are different. Introducing MultiTag. I've got a tool here that's called MultiTag. So I'm just going to go in my tag manager. You can see that in here we can have as many tags as we want. And currently my list is empty. So I want to go ahead and just create a tag here. And we'll go ahead and just insert our cursor and enemy. So we're going to add a tag, and that is now in our list. I want to mark all these game objects as enemies. So the easy thing to do is just go to select all of those game objects, and we're just going to insert our component that is MultiTag. All right, so again, we're going to bypass the tag system that's built into the inspector. We're going to use the MultiTag component. And then here we can see that as soon as I stick my cursor in, because we set up that enemy tag in our tag manager, we already have that selected. So I can go ahead and just choose. And now all of those game objects are tagged as enemy. I have two enemies that are different than the others, right? So if I want to be able to target just the mini boss or just the boss, I need to tag those separate. I can have 2 tags on those, or 3 tags, or 5 tags, as many tags as you want. So if like 5 of these are flammable and one's not, then we can set up flame tags or flammable or whatever. But in this case, I've got my boss and I want to go ahead and add a tag. So I can either go to the tag manager and open that up and add my boss here, or I can just add it directly right onto the game object component there. So I'll just type in boss, and then I'm going to go ahead and add tag. And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and also add that to your tag manager by just hitting that add tag. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the mini boss real quick. So we'll just type in mini boss, add tag. And if we want to add it to our tag manager, we just hit add tag. And if I go to my tag manager, you can see that I have all 3 tags there. So what that allows me to do is now I can then query to see which game objects are enemy, which game object is a mini boss, which game object is a boss. So let's see this in action. So I have a demo scene set up here, and in my demo scene, I have a button that allows you to query which game objects are enemies. So I'm going to select that, and we can see that game objects, all of those game objects are enemies. I'm going to query which game object is the mini boss, that one, and I'm going to query which game object is my boss. That's the bad guy. We got to make sure we take care of him. And so it allows you to have these multiple tags per game object. So it solves one of the biggest problems that I've found in Unity, especially once you start getting into more complex games. It allows you to stay away from adding special scripts that are just like stacked on top of each other. So you can query which one of those scripts, that eliminates all of that. It's one tag system. You can have as many tags as you want, and it solves the one Unity tag problem. So if you think this is going to be interesting for your project, you can download it on the asset store. I have a link down in the description. And hopefully if this saves you a headache in Unity, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.